Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Um, I want today's first message, I say first for a reason, is going to be about the need for downtime, the need for those of us that resonate with, vibrate with our identities as light workers, ground crew, star seeds. The need that we have sometimes, and I'm going to say maybe almost especially now, to sort of pull back from everything and recalibrate and rejuvenate our own energetic fields and integrate. And I'll go into that in a moment. I've actually not, you may or may not have noticed that I haven't posted for the last, I'm going to say 2 or 3 days. That's why. Just all of a sudden, I needed time to rejuvenate me. And that doesn't mean by going out and doing fun activities, although it could mean that for somebody. In fact, certainly pleasure, enjoyment, getting out in nature, all those things are very uplifting of vibration and rejuvenating. But for me, it was, I know exactly who and what I am. And I know what I want to do, and I know what I want to record, and some things that I want to share with you all. And there was zero motivation to actually do anything. But on the first day, I had an overwhelming urge to drive down to it's a local state park here where I live in Florida, where there's the ruins of an abandoned sugar mill from slave times, and there's stone ruins there, and they're set kind of out in the woods, the Florida forest and woods, and there's a park there that's old growth oak trees and whatnot, and I just had to be there. So instead of recording anything for you, I drove there and just was there. I can't report any big conscious outcomes of that. And then the last day or two, I really had to just sit and be. Just sit and be. It wasn't a matter of pulling away from people or anything negative or anything like, oh, I've had enough, I can't hear anymore. All of those things can happen. That wasn't any of it. It was just like this complete, almost like reset sleep mode, even though I wasn't sleeping. My eyes were open. In fact, I had TV on and maybe some YouTube's on, but I couldn't even tell you now what I did or didn't watch. It doesn't matter because the lights were on and no one was home. I was resetting. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about here today, is that for those of us, and again, you wouldn't be watching this if you weren't this, for those of us that vibrate in our identities, resonate with ourselves as light workers, the ground crew, the anchors for the ascension, star seeds. I'm going to use air quotes, star seeds. We're all star seeds. Some of us focus on that connection directly more than others. We are all of it. We are everything. You are God and you are everything. God is everything and you are God and you are everything and everything is you. So there's no separation. But in any case, as far as our identities that we're holding right now and vibrating in as light workers and anchors and star seeds and ground crew for the ascension. And sitting there realizing, I realized what was going on. Is like, it's okay. I don't have to be recording something even though I want to. And this is what I need to do right now. And I let myself. That's important. Let yourself. I came upon synchronistically a great little YouTube. It was from I'll think of it. A channel called Soul Compass that said, "Don't you feel like doing anything, or do you feel heavy and fatigued?" And I thought, well, that's kind of along the lines here. Let's click on that. And it said a couple of things that I'll share here because it just was spot on. It pointed out how when you do identify as yourself with the part of yourself that is light worker, starseed, ground crew, you are working with not only the energies of co-creating your own personal life's journey, your own life experience and what you want that to contain and not contain. You are well aware that you are also choosing which version of reality world reality to co-create, to experience for yourself, and in that co-creating with others, creating that same version. And so you're aware that what you are choosing to co-create affects which timeline you're on, and others that agree with you or not, um, for how the ascension goes and experienced, how the world goes, what it looks like. It's not being predetermined by some other consciousnesses. We are the consciousness articulated in many, many individualized focuses, you, me, and we are the consciousness that is ascending, and that is the consciousness going forward in the new earth. And so we're aware of that. And so in a conscious, aware way, we know we're handling more energies, more choices. We're more aware of, what am I vibrating with? What am I vibrating with that I'm not aware that I'm vibrating with? I mean, we're just more aware of those things. And there can just come a point where we need to just not do much of anything. Now, it can be on the level of, stop clicking on the YouTubes, stop watching other people's predictions for what the timeline looks like. No one chooses your timeline for you. So don't click on the ones and be seduced by the ones that are all, negative and cataclysm and apocalyptic, biblical, horrendous times. I mean, we choose which timeline to vibrate with, and we know that. I know you know that. But there can be a need to just turn that stuff off. Like, that's it. There's too much information. I'm processing it. I need to just pull back and take a walk out in the woods, or go out in my kayak on the water, or whatever it is. There is that, certainly that level. But there's also the level of just simply like a reset. For me personally, in this instance, it wasn't any of that. I wasn't overwhelmed with looking at too many things, or feeling overwhelmed with other people's versions of what's in our vortex, as Abraham would put it. No, it was just, lights are on, no one's home. And that is a recalibration. That's when you are at such deep levels, your conscious mind can't even track it. You are sifting through, organizing, and as this video put it, I liked it, transmuting energies that are swirling in and around you. And energies, of course, are ideas in the mind of God, energetic ideas and states of being that are swirling around in the vortex, within ourselves, and we're assimilating. We are discerning, and again, at a very deep unconscious level here, in terms of, there's so much going on that our left brains can't even track it and think it through and observe it. It's just like, okay, so here I sit and I look like a person that's alive on the earth looking at the screen, but actually, boy, I am out. And it is a recalibration. It's a reset. It's like the light switch off, and then when the light switch comes back on, things have organized themselves and clarified themselves, and integrated and assimilated in a new way, and you're on a new higher level of your consciousness, of your vibration. So really, that's what I wanted to say in this particular recording. I have others. I have at least one more that I'm going to jump back on today and record for you. But that's just really important. When you feel the need to just shut her off and just sit there and do nothing, you are not being lazy. You're not doing anything wrong. You are obeying what your soul is telling you you need right now, so that you can continue to be an anchor, a light worker. You can continue to be a witness and usher in the ascension. And by the way, on that note, I do want to just say this. Sometimes we can get so involved in our identity as a light worker, an anchor for the ascension, that the left brain ego part can start taking over a little bit, saying, well, I have to make this happen. You know this. You cannot make it happen. It happens because you are it. You be it. and you accept changes. And so that's just what I want to end with here. Be joy. Enjoy being alive. Enjoy being a powerful co-creator and enjoying the environment you're creating, and enjoying the pleasures of having a physical body in this beautiful environment. Enjoy the fact that you do get to be consciously aware of making some choices about what you'd like to see in the species and the planet going forward. But just be and enjoy. And by feeling love, cooperation, feeling everybody wants the best for everybody, we're fine, feeling abundance, we're in a huge, in complete absolute abundance, even though obviously quite a few people don't know it, have been in denial of that. But feeling that we're in a state of absolute abundance, we're fine. We all love each other. We're all in cooperation. We all want the best for each other. Win, 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 win. Being in that state and remembering to just enjoy and have pleasure. You are it. You don't have to do anything. You don't make anything. You are it. I will be posting today, I believe, well, I know I am. It came through to me so clearly that we have leapt collectively, you all that are watching this, myself, we have leapt onto a higher, gentler timeline. And I want to make a separate video about that today, and I'll post that as well. So thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I'll see you later today. Bye-bye. Blessings.